Back to Vigga VTV. This is the Pipebomb session. Christmas is close, so we've got a Christmas special for you guys. Of course, I've got my co-host Atkins, my co-host Man Like Mike, and we've got a special guest, the notorious Lydia. She is in the building again. Big up to Lydia.
Notorious, I like that. I like that one.
Let's get into it. Today we're going to talk about, because Christmas around the corner, sugar daddies, sugar mummies, and of course, the notorious city girls.
City girls.
Let's get into it, man. What are we saying?
Well, what do you mean as in like girls in the city or
yeah,
the
what's
group
your
of city
opinions
girls?
about No.
Because I hate that group.
But you know the ones that like, you know, like, who can we use an example? Can't really pay attention. What?
It's bummy. I'm going to keep it all the way 100. The city girl lifestyle is completely bummy. All right? And no, it is. It's bummy. And also, it's a little bit, how can I put it? You shouldn't be going into relationships to other people looking to finesse men for just their money. Because when they turn around and want to finesse you for sex, you want to cry about it. So I don't believe in it. I don't believe in this whole city girl lifestyle. Let's use men for their money. Let's get them to take them on expensive dates, because it's all fake. It's all bravado. Yeah. It's all to post online, and it's all to give yourself clout. I don't believe it's truly fulfilling.
Would you not say it's a plausible relationship, because the man is there for, like, you know, give her money, get you sex, and she's there for the lifestyle?
Well, yeah, of course. Anything is going to be a plausible relationship when you've got two consenting adults. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? If that's their business, that's their business. But the reality is it an ideal relationship, or is it a type of relationship that we should be promoting our young women, or we should be glamorizing our young women to say, yeah, do this, treat men like this? If you treat men like that, men are just going to treat you for your pussy, and that's what it is. Men hold power. No, but let's keep it all the way 100, right? Women control sex, men control commitment, right? And that's what it really is. Like, a woman can really like a guy, but until he turns around and agrees to commit to her, then, you know, nothing happens. Yeah. And the same way, women control the sexual aspects. You know, that's what men sort of, not all men, obviously, I'm not just saying that, but men, again, let's keep it 100, you're sexual beings, okay? You're generally, generally, that's what you're driven by. And look, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
I'm not ashamed.
Nothing to be ashamed of, because obviously that's who you are. We have to start accepting that and stop getting our own feelings hurt. But I don't agree with the city girl lifestyle.
Just to clarify,
we're not men. People, we can't stop going around.
Just to clarify for people who don't know what city girls are, what's the definition?
Because I don't know. Because what I know is I work in the city. I've been working in the city for years. So me, from what I know as a city girl, girls that go to the city, they work, they have their jobs in the city. Yeah, they earn their own shit.
Now
they own their own shit.
No, that's not my definition of city girl.
So now I'm thinking,
because my definition of city girl, because obviously a city girl, that would be like, oh, you work in a city. That's not the definition of city girl I'm talking about. I'm talking about the city girl definition, which is more glamorized today, which is sort of like the idea of using men solely for their money.
Just a game. Just game.
Like these Cardi B girls.
Yeah, but I hate them. That's what it is.
Listen.
I hate them.
Listen. You see, Mike. Hold on. We've been out here, and once he sniffed a girl out being a city girl, you're one of those city girls. He says it. Go on.
Marky, buy me a drink, bye.
And look, do you know
what do you mean? How are you, the first word coming out your mouth, buy me a drink? Are you alright? I hate that. I hate that. No, but I hate that mentality. The mentality is fucking youthful. But then you got big women.
Do you know what it is? Hold on. Do you know why he hates it more?
Yeah.
Because he's used to them buying for him. So
no.
It's your kind of
listen.
The shoes that I'm on.
Yes, come on. You don't judge me by
okay, sometimes girls come and they want to buy me a drink like as an opener.
Yeah.
To talk and stuff like that. I don't mind that.
Would you say you're a city boy then?
No, I'm not. I am a city boy. Like, no, I'm on
but he's not doing it with
but I'm not doing. I don't allow. I wouldn't approach a girl and say like, oh, hey, you're nice. Can you buy me a drink?
True. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Only women can have that tax.
Why do women do this? Why do they think they have the power to do this? That's the.
Look, there's a different combination of things. Yeah. Obviously, what you got to understand is that we are governed by society. Yeah. Okay. What is seen as normal in society is what's going to be pushed, and what we've seen exponentially is a rise in basically over sexualization. And again, I put a lot of it down to, and I said this the last time I was here, a lot of it down to pop culture and popular narrative. Because if we take it back to 10 years ago, you know, all the songs were, you know, were about, you know, love and, you know,
your head on my
you know, but you know, but this is what I mean. But now we live in a world where it's cool to be savage, and it's cool. Yeah.
What do you think's to blame for that, Alan?
Look, I don't think there's anything in specific to blame. It's so hard to pinpoint.
I'll tell you what to blame.
Hit them.
Hit him. Hit him with it.
Social media and the internet.
This is what I just said. This is what I just
Is
said.
this that?
But this is what I just said. That is the popular narrative. And the thing is what we got. People are so
easy access.
they're so drawn in. They want to be. But we know we was talking about like sheep. We're not going to get back into that conversation, right? But people are so desperate to be part of a crowd. People are so desperate to be cool, and they're desperate for clout, and they're desperate to. If there's a popular narrative, people want to be seen as popular, and that's the problem.
That's true.
That's the problem. And again, I'm not saying, look, the whole city girl lifestyle. I'm not sitting here like if you want to do that, that's fine. That's your own prerogative.
But Lily, would you have respect for women as a city woman?
Look,
city girl, honestly.
Okay, look, I have respect for any living human woman.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day,
Being, why I say woman now?
I'm mad.
Being, why do you have to go?
Men matter too,
he asked me specifically about women. No, he asked me specifically about women, so that's why I said. So I have respect for all women.
Yeah,
I feel if that's what you want to do it. But what I'm trying to explain, what I'm trying to get the message out of is, it's not fulfilling. Okay, it's gonna be, it's not something that's that's gonna be. It's low vibration. And I hate saying that because I don't want to make it all spiritual, but it is like if you want actual authentic love and you want authentic relationships and you want people who authentically care about you.
Yeah, but they don't.
You can't treat them
like
that.
Don't.
No, but okay,
but
a lot of people won't. So you need to be selective.
The idea is like a business plan.
Yeah, I know. Okay, that's fine, and I know that's what it is. But I just don't agree with it.
Generally, like. A woman's peak, like what they say is, a woman's peak is at 24.
Yeah.
So,
that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Better than I was at 24. Like, I can't be real with you. I'm like, bullshit.
That is your opinion.
I'm like, I get better with age. I'll bring up the Facebook photos. No, it's facts. Yeah.
That's your opinion,
I'm just saying.
It's your opinion. That's what I'm
You got to agree for that. You got to agree.
Stop that.
You got to agree to tell me that. But I disagree. But go on.
No.
Stay your point.
We're talking in general.
Yeah.
So in that time, girls nowadays, they're like, guys are just.
I'm sorry, I'm still going. That's a wild thing.
Guys are just going in, ducking out. No one's there. So why not game? Why not game some
guys have done that.
Huh? You can see that.
Imagine back in the day, there were certain guys that we know.
Yes. That was finessing.
Finessing girl. Carring her name, but he's whipping it. Like paying his rent, doing his thing, boom, straight. There's still people doing that now. Now they can't go out.
That's the thing.
They're still looking over their shoulder. There was a story I heard the other day. Right, I was chilling out with my boys. We was talking about a scenario that happened about one thing, and he was saying about this guy, and he was in the middle of Shoreditch with this girl, and two girls run up to him. Was like, "There you are. We found you. Finally found you. You put me in so much debt." He took a bike out in her name. And then ghosted her. Yeah. Let her deal with that. Like, so guys have been doing that for the most. Guys have been doing that for the most.
But that doesn't make it acceptable.
No, I don't agree with it at all. I think you're scum. I think you're a scumbag. I think you're a scumbag. But it's scummy the same way.
I just feel like
a hustle is a hustle.
A hustle is a hustle.
Okay, no. When you go to the club, for example, you're at a table.
We all know about this one.
There's fraudsters there. There's scammers there. The drug dealers there. You're not saying anything back. If you're a city person and you're finessing girls, that is your hustle. You might not like it, but that's their hustle.
I would agree with you.
Financial gain.
Yeah.
If you can do it, why not?
That's fine. That's a hustle. Okay, that's fine. And I'm not, you know what? I'm not even disputing.
Just know your risk.
But
the
what
risk
I'm
is
saying
low.
Just come down to your morality.
But you know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that type of hustle. The same way I don't agree with scamming people or car. I don't agree with that type of hustle.
Have you ever dated someone on the other side of the law?
Yeah, I have dated someone on the other side of the law.
Yeah? A lot of them. A lot of them, innit?
No, not a lot of them.
A few though, still.
Not a few.
More than one.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I didn't hear that one. Oh, you've dated hella guys.
First of all, I don't date hella guys. Two.
Right,
Yeah,
cool,
it is two. And you know what?
Did you know they were like that?
Yeah, you did know.
You know,
and you was
yeah,
aware of
I
it,
did.
and you wanted him to do well in his hustle.
No, I didn't want them to. I wanted them to come out of that lifestyle.
Yeah, but you wanted him to do
But when I got
well in his hustle.
Huh?
Did they ever buy? Did they ever buy you? Did they ever buy you presents?
Do you know what? No. Do you know
Like,
what?
never.
Nah, do you know? Not
You gave.
excessively.
Yeah, I know you got a pair of Balenciagas in your wardrobe right now that was bought.
No, I haven't. Not excessively. And this was going back many years ago. This was going back about 7-8 years ago. That was the last time that I dated that. But I would never get excessive presents, only like a birthday or Christmas. But even then, it wasn't excessive.
Just normal.
Just normal,
Can I
yeah.
ask you
She
a
didn't get
question?
flown out nowhere.
Huh? No, I didn't. I don't think they were that good of a drug. Can we come?
Hey!
Alright!
So you was dating the runner.
Going to the corner shop and then things up.
Guys.
He was the pickup guy.
He was the pickup guy. Oh yeah,
So
I got Timmers on the corner. Yeah, you don't send that. Hey Jermaine, go get the thing, you know.
No, you lot are killing me. But no, you lot are killing me. But no, I didn't. No, when I dated a guy, I didn't experience a lavish lifestyle.
I just want to ask one more question. One more
Okay.
question. If you saw a guy that you liked, yeah, you liked him,
Yeah.
and he was one of these things, would you still date him? Yeah, you
Now.
Wow.
Let me answer. Okay, maybe like 5-6 years ago.
No,
I
no.
would. Now, no, I wouldn't. Right, and here's the reason. Okay. I live a certain type of lifestyle and I don't discriminate. I could like him and it could be really difficult for me to make that decision. But I know the type of man that I want in my life. And even though I don't want to have to then date this man and then try to get him out of that game and like, you know what I mean? Like, I will love and respect you as a friend and me and you can stay cool. But if that wants to happen, then I need you to get your life together because I have my life together now. But when I was younger, yes, I did those type of things. Yeah.
What if he was really good at drug dealing?
That makes it even worse because it's a higher risk. Like I said, when I was younger, I made silly decisions.
Like ghosts, you know, like ghosts, like ghosts.
I know you.
Oh, hey, look
Hey, don't slide off your chair. You're sliding off your chair.
Like ghosts. Like, so he's hiding it well.
Listen,
You're good
ghost
at
is
anything.
sexy. You can't
What-
listen. You've taken a
No,
real
No,
sexy
that's what I'm
character.
saying.
No, look. Regardless, right? It's still that. It's look at what Ghost had to go through. Look at what Tasha had to go through. His girl got shot up. Like, you crazy?
She's a dickhead,
Angela,
though.
yeah, she was. I
Fuck
was
that
happy
bitch.
when she got shot.
No,
But
Angela's
Angela got shot. And even if we take that
Oh,
example,
no, I like Angela. I didn't
when you
like
fuck
Tasha.
with the look, I'll be real with you. Even with the last sort of guy that I was dating, right, and that I had been with for a while, he died. He was stabbed, right? He died.
shit.
He died. And this is what I mean, right?
You feel good?
And no, it's not about that.
You feel good about yourself?
No, it's not about
Go
that.
on.
It's not about that at all. But my point still stands, right? That was very hard for me to have to deal with. And this is why I say now would I do it? No, because number one, I don't want to be in a position where I'm going to lose you to murder.
You don't want to feel
And
that same pain.
I don't want to feel that same pain. And I don't want to be in a position where you go to prison. Like, do you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
even
sure.
with those guys, at the time, I've always worked. From 17, I've been on my grind and side hustles too. So even when I was with this man, you know, I wanted him to come out of that life. I'd even say, oh, try this, try that, you know. But would I do it now? No, I wouldn't do it again because it was traumatizing in a number of different ways. And this is why this whole bad boy thing it's you know, it really perplexes me. You don't want a bad boy. You want a man with morals, integrity. You want a man who wants to, you know, build his own empire. And there's not going to be a risk at, you know, he could at any moment.
Just all
Dependent on age.
Huh?
Dependent
Yeah, it
on
does
age,
depend
because
on age,
young
because
girls
this
are not
has-
gonna be like, oh, I need a
young girls don't give a
dependable,
fuck.
I need a dependable guy. No,
Yeah,
I need
no.
a guy that has money.
Look at it
Fly me
now.
out to Dubai.
Alright, so that's a question then. So how old, right? How old is it that a girl can get away with being a city girl?
That's a good question.
How old? Depends how good she looks, bro. I can't lie to you, bro.
That's very true.
But you're talking about mental. Okay, so physically, I think.
Like, because if you're 29 and you're still doing that thing, I look at you and I think you're trash.
Absolute
You're like trash. At least if you're like 23, 22, I can be like, you're just young, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're just young.
I would say.
You're gonna go through some shit.
But imagine now, we're right now.
Yeah.
You see one of those, she's flirting with you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like,
imagine what? Would you entertain that though?
No, as soon as
bro,
he's already said, as soon as I take a hint of that, I'm like,
I'm not on it, man.
Go away. I don't care who you are, how good you look. I'm like,
to be fair,
100%.
You can't be older in that game anyway.
It's
impossible.
No, but it's not.
No, for you personally as a man, what you're looking for, you're looking to marry and settle down, right? Real. I don't know, whatever, everyone's for everyone.
Yeah,
but so if you see a city girl, you're like...
No, we pan in on his eyes.
Did you see the eyes?
We pan in on his eyes.
No, that's okay. Yeah,
I don't know what these guys are talking about.
But that's obviously end goal. That's end goal.
So if a city girl's you're like, what the fuck, man? I want a city girl. What are you gonna do for me?
No. Do you know what? Okay, you know what I feel like you need to do?
Yeah.
You're thinking at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Rather than generally, like.
And that's why it affects me. Because if I was younger, I'd entertain that all day.
That's what I'm saying.
Would you wife a city girl?
What, right now?
Ex-city girl.
Yeah.
An ex-city girl.
Yeah, she's like...
Ex-city girl means high mileage.
She finessed bare uncles.
Myth. I like it. High mileage. Remember we talking about earlier?
Yeah, I know we're talking about it, but like for me, I don't know.
Thing.
It depends on that person, bro. I'll be real, because like if she's got everything and you live that, but I've lived something.
Yeah.
And I guarantee what I've lived is way worse than you.
Say you're on the road, like 100%. Hello, darling. Yeah. And then you're like, what did you still wife her? So, my uncle back in 6 months.
Well, now you've thrown a scenario. I don't know, because that is wild. What, big belly uncle?
Big belly uncle with sandals
with chin chin
in the winter. With sandals in the winter. With chin chin in his body.
Then we're having a conversation behind closed doors, and I'm gonna ask her like certain, because obviously I can't deal with that, because now your past is affecting our future, and that's the difference.
Yeah, true.
If you've lived whatever you've lived, that's cool.
Yeah.
But as long as it doesn't affect our future. Like, I don't want to be going on the street and taking you nice places, places you've never been before.
You can never go taste the African restaurant ever.
Do you know what I mean? And you just their uncles are just like looking over. So she's still doing what she's doing. That's a long day, but that's a long day. Like, I can't be that guy that do that. No,
if a man was like an ex, he was a playboy finessing women.
Girls will always accept, bro. Generally, bro.
It's a little bit different.
Okay.
It's a little bit
Alright,
different.
yeah. Okay, so let me put this out here. Unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
But what women really need to understand is like men and the way that they view sexual relationships is completely different.
That's
to
true.
women.
Amen. It is.
So no,
100%.
it is. Men don't always attach sex to emotion,
no, never.
right?
Sometimes.
Not always. I'm just saying.
The majority of the time. Unless we really like you.
Exactly. So
it's totally different.
But with a woman, there's a lot more that comes with it. So there's a lot more sort of like emotional connection, and so on and so forth. And that's my.
No, that's true.
Wait, hold on. What did you?
I said, would you be with someone who was an ex,
would I be?
who was finessing aunties?
If he had everything that you require,
if he had everything I required, look, his past is his past. Are you saying in an ideal world? No, I mean, of course, I wouldn't want a man that's had sex with loads of women, because not only from my spiritual beliefs.
You say that loud again, because we get criticised for that.
I wouldn't want a man that's had sex with loads of women. But look, at the end of the day, I'm not going to judge you for that. Like, no, I'm not.
You see when you say that, you're forgetting the benefits of that experience.
All right, no, but listen.
Yeah?
But
So
I can tell that was practice.
So forget his past.
Then I'm going to tell you what my answer is.
But forget his past. When you meet a person, you don't know their past. You know their past later on.
100.
The things that you would have gained because of that experience.
Your eyes are just rolling.
Okay.
Listen, look,
your legs
are
shaking.
What about again, we may differ in beliefs on this because of my things, but what about all the spiritual debris that's picked up from all of those partners that they've had sex with? And again, this is why we may have a bit of a different opinion. You may not believe in that, but with me, I believe that sex is a sacred energy exchange. So I believe everyone that you have sex with, you carry energy from. So I'm like I said, look, if you're good at transmuting your energy and you're having sex, with love and with compassion, and not out of pure lust and sexual desire, I don't believe that that's too bad. But look, in an ideal world, not everyone is going to be very honest with you about their sexual history. So of course, ideally, I wouldn't want a man that's had sex with loads of women, because I know that there's also a lot of spiritual. They might be good in bed, but what demons are you inserting into me?
Say that's a condom though. Would that make a difference?
That's a good question.
Did you not see the statement? Did you not see the statement with the chest
I
diving?
did.
Where I said a condom is not going to protect
everything,
you from a spiritual transfer. No, so that's my views on it.
No, but if you're spiritually aware,
then
it's different. If you've worked on yourself and you're spiritually aware of who you are as a person, then that shouldn't come into contact.
But also, if you have that man,
well, much demons I've had to fight from.
Is it real? Because you've been collecting bare souls in that though. Collecting bare souls.
How can you say?
No, first of all, that's a little bit of rating.
I'm Grim
You know you have to,
Is there any more mixer? We haven't even got into sugar daddy.
We're getting it. Okay, cool. Well, that leads on to that segment. Well, let's obviously Christmas around the corner. Let's lead on to the segment with sugar daddy is like,
Sugar daddy.
Okay, I think sugar daddies glamorize prostitution, and I don't care what no one says to me. I don't think relationships should be transactional. I think sugar baby versus sugar daddy is a paedophilic statement. I don't like the wordplay around it. I don't like the way that we promote older, maturer men with more life, with more sort of maturity and more understanding, to go with very sort of younger women who really are just trying to get there to finesse. And do you know what? The other day I saw a TikTok, and it was a young girl. And what I liked about her TikTok, she was really honest. And what she said is, she goes, I wanted to try to do this sugar daddy thing, and I thought I could just finesse. And she was talking about this particular guy, and he transferred £2,000 to her account, and he tried to give her an apartment. And when he got there, he was like, oh, we're going to have sort of sex then. And what women need to understand is, when you're getting involved with a sugar daddy, you look, 99% of the time they are going to expect to fuck you.
Right,
it is
relax.
not.
No, you don't know.
And no, but
you
this
just
is
said
what,
99.
Okay, here we come to the statistics. Maybe
it's not 99. Come on.
I'll recheck that.
No, I don't do nothing. I just go with him. I don't
because there's a lot of men out there that have they don't have that ability for one.
Okay, but this
they don't have the social
she
to
said
do
everyone
it.
That she
but they've made money.
Yeah.
They've made money. They're good at what they do. They've made money. So a lot of men, not only listen, there's men that pay to have people round.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's men that pay to just have friends round or guys round so they can watch football and not be by themselves or whatever. It's not just women. Don't get me wrong. Majority of the time it's women. Don't get me wrong, it is. But a lot of times men just want company. Like, especially the butters, big fat guys, bro. That sometimes they can't even do what they can't even do it. But a woman to just get paid for that. Don't get me wrong, I don't agree with any of it. But again, it goes back to when you said it's a hustle. Like
again,
a young girl's out here, she's using her looks. Like you said, a girl peaks at 24, 25.
I'm
so if you're getting everything you in with that mentality that you have, but with that mentality you got to think. You got to think. What have people seen at those ages from 20 to 25?
I get you, but look,
you're going to experience nothing of what this man could have shown you in your life. Maybe once you get to that age, you then think to yourself, right, I'm at a stage where I now want this for myself. Yeah. If that's what you go on to do, then fair play. Like, I can't judge you for how you got to wherever you are. If that inspires you, if that experience of being with or around someone like that has it inspired you to actually go on and earn for yourself to get that what you've been having, and it changes your lifestyle. Then fair enough.
But how often do you think that happens though? No,
I don't think it does agree. I think it's the fucking lazy bitches that do that.
No.
I think it is. I think it is. No, I genuinely think it is. No, I think it is.
But they're playing into the looks like.
No, but
yeah, but your looks will be finished unless you've got.
Hold on, so why not gain right now?
Yeah, but unless you've got a plan at the end.
Do that, or do what the general girls do. Yeah. date a guy, think that he's gonna last long, he ducks out. There's another guy, think that he's gonna last long, he ducks out.
That's a good question. Do you think it's protection for her then? Because a lot of girls are getting hurt.
Of course.
Yeah,
No. Some it's like protection.
Yeah.
From what they've seen.
No, that's true.
We know girls.
Yeah, we know girls.
Girls that.
Yeah. They've never been in a relationship.
Never.
Just keep on.
But they've just seen certain things that like, yo, I never want to do that. I never want to get into that. But again, that's you're lost.
Yeah.
You said like you dropped something on this piece where the women that are hurt and the kind of circle you're going through. Yeah.
No, that you know what? No, what that was is that I reacted from a video where there was a woman basically saying, "I'm just gonna fuck loads of men because men fuck loads of bitches." And my point was what we need to understand as women is that we are not built like men.
Yeah,
we're different. Like, and this goes back to what I was sort of saying
more
earlier.
Like
we're more emotional. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's what I said is that we're not. We need to stop acting like again. Like, look, the feminism within its definition is equal rights for men and women. But like, and I agree with that.
Yeah,
but again, there's toxic feminism where it's sort of like fuck men. We can do everything. We don't need anything, and then I'm just gonna get them to eat my pussy and buy me a Birkin. That's toxic feminism for me. I don't agree with that, and I don't agree with sugar daddy. But like I said before, and again, if we're gonna put it as a hustle, yes, it's a hustle, and yes, do you know what? You had got a point of being around an older, more wealthy man who's established a lot in life. How much that could really help a younger person in regards to sort of their aspirations, and I agree. But let's look at the cold, hard reality of the situation.
The majority of the time, there's sex involved.
The majority of the time,
100%.
and again, maybe not 99%. Maybe that was me over.
Yeah,
that was me over.
It's probably in the high percentage.
Yeah.
Probably high percentage. But my point is,
But
the person is
guys out there that are not on that.
But my point is, the person is old enough to decide whether or not she wants to fuck a
okay. No, she is.
older man or
No.
not.
All right, but let me tell you
She
something
can say no.
about.
She can say yes.
It's not forced.
No, she's not forced.
So why would I have opinion on it when it's your decision?
Okay.
Do you get it? It's like.
I get that. No, listen, I get that. But what I'm trying to say is I'm a woman, right? And when I was 18 years old, I was way more naive than I am now. Now I am very like on point, but I was way more naive, right? And I was quite ahead of my time and grown for my age and my mentality at that age. So when you put things like money and easy things, and even I had a young girl message me. I get a lot of messages from young women, but off the back of the thing, and she said, in uni, she said, it seems like way more easier. No, she said, it's like, she goes, it is glamorized, it's way more easier, just, let's get a sugar daddy because we're young.
But this is what I'm saying, there's girls at 18 going straight to OnlyFans.
Yeah.
But that's it.
No, but because
you ain't even tried life yet. You haven't even tried life.
But do you know what
I don't get it.
But it's the curse of the internet.
It's a generation thing.
It's a social thing.
Money now.
You were talking before. Our generation, we went through happy slap. That was our thing.
Yeah.
We just went up to people in the train and just slap them. Wake up and then
run.
run. That's what we did. That's what we did. Go to trick or treat.
Even your boy.
It was called happy slap. That was the thing. This is their generational thing. Like for them, I know that's obviously showing our age. Happy slap. Everyone's watching thinking,
what's that?
But if you know happy slap, you know. But that's the thing. So it's a generational thing. I get it.
Yeah,
and through social media,
now they're seeing girls on Instagram. 19 years old. Big car. All the designers. And all she does is fly to different cities. And you can't see the old man in the pictures. It's fine. I'm down for that.
And
you just see one hairy hand.
Yeah, and she may be sucking dick. Allegedly.
Maybe.
Allegedly.
But that's still a transactional relationship, and that's my problem with it.
But
that's a business. That's a business.
Wait. What about when the shoes on the other foot? When it's a guy and he's got a sugar mummy.
I can't speak. I don't really know. Like, do you know what I mean? What would you say about that?
What I say about that?
Yeah. What do you man say about that? For me, I tell you.
Ask this guy. This is the guy that needs to speak on this.
Me or him?
No. I'll be real with you. I feel like that's bummy too. I feel like that's just as bummy. And you know why? You know why? For me, and again, I make my own money. Whoa. For me, I make my own money, right? So I've never been in that respect.
Just because you make your money, don't mean you can't have
men are supposed to be providers.
That's like saying.
Men are supposed to be.
No. That's like saying refusing gifts. Someone gives you a gift, you refuse it.
It's not about no.
No. That's the same. So Christmas, don't get any gifts then.
No, it's not like saying that. It's not like saying that. It's not. And you know
don't need it. It's just like a free gift. Something's like, hey, yo, here's $2,000. You can say no. Honestly, be real. Like, this is Pipebomb.
I am gonna say no. Why are you giving me that $2,000? What's your motive behind it?
You said I'm just a nice guy.
Like, why am I gonna accept your? And again,
listen. Stop your gassing right now. Let me paint the picture. Let me paint the picture. Let me paint the picture.
Paint it for me.
So, okay, like you post a lot of motivational speeches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Someone says, "Look, you helped me out so much, so I'm going to donate this to you."
Yeah.
You're taking that. Don't lie. Don't lie.
It's not the same thing,
Huh?
though.
What do you mean?
It's not. It's not the same
transactional.
It's not. Same you said after
but understand weird guys. Weird guys come with different angles. When they do that,
they've already went to your picture.
Can I just say in response to that?
I'm telling you, you're weird guys.
And you may disbelieve me. Can I just say, if it's a look, there's a difference, right? You see me, I've got a conscience in it, and not everyone's got a conscience, but I've got a conscience, right? So if someone is gonna offer me $2,000 for just watching Instagram videos that I put out for free, and the reason I do my videos and the reason I do my talks is to help people, and it's for awareness. I don't need to be paid for that. Then I'm gonna question your motives as to why you're doing that. I've had sugar daddies message me on Instagram and offer me money, and I've declined.
So
I've declined.
a lot of them.
Like,
There's bad bots, bro. Even I have.
Hey, I tell you what, I had a woman ask me for a pair of worn boxers before.
For real?
Yeah.
That's mad.
She wanted me to have worn them and then send them to her in the post.
What should I give you?
Not big money, like £50.
£50?
Yeah, £50.
You gave £50?
Did you do it?
Yeah, man. Of course.
I
I need that £50. I need to put that in my car, bro. That petrol.
The more want it, the more they like it.
Nah, I'm
it's
joking.
been like 2 months.
I'm joking. I didn't do it. I thought that's weird.
I
I ain't gonna lie. The boxers I've got, they're nice, like they're decent boxers. So I ain't trying to part with them.
They like to sniff them, like the more mileage, so like the crocs.
Do you know what I mean?
But if you can make money like that, listen. If you can make money like that, imagine that. Like, you're a hustler. They said, listen. Don't chuck away your old underwear, just give it to me. I'll pay you.
Who said that?
No, I'm saying if someone said it to you, you're gonna say yes. That's what I'm saying.
Got finesse.
That's a bit weird.
You're a big guy.
I'm not giving away. No, I think that's a bit weird. You're like,
I'm just gonna try that thing. No money.
I'm not giving you.
One time.
There's vending machines in Japan that have that.
Yeah,
vending machines in
No,
Japan.
I find that weird, innit? If a guy was to ask me, I'll pay for your underwear, I'll be like, I'm sorry, like, keep the money.
What if you could get a brand new set?
No, it doesn't matter. Like, why are you having underwear that I've worn? Like, it just, like, I can't, like.
The energy's in it,
It's the energy. You know, you guys, like, I'm not on it. Like, I make money, I don't need you, the man's money in it. Like,
what if they've got holes in it? And basically you're going to throw them out anyway.
No, she's above it. She's above it.
It's not even about being above something. I don't believe I'm above things.
So what, you don't want to let people enjoy?
No, I don't.
Say he's going to kill himself and then slip your underwear.
Huh?
He's going to kill himself and then slip your underwear.
Okay, number one, he's not going to kill myself.
But say he said that.
I'd say you're lying.
Everybody blocked. Someone's drops.
I would say you're lying. No, I'm just not on it, guys. I can't be real. I'm just not on it. Some people might, and you know what? That's easy money, innit? So do your thing. You see me? Like I'm weird like that.
But it also matters about your upbringing.
Yeah,
very true. What I tend to find is with these girls, they've had
broken homes
daddy issues.
A lot of.
Can I tell you
a bit of poverty, and embarrassment. So they want to.
Can I tell you something?
Any means necessary.
Yeah, get the money.
Let me tell you something. You see, alright, my mum and dad, they split up when I was around 10, right? I've got 3 sisters. My dad has always been consistent in my life. He has never let me down once, and he's always been there. Even when he was younger, he used to take all 4 of us. His family were all up north. There was no dropping us to no nan's houses or anything. My dad has always been a strong figure in my life, and I honestly feel like, and this is why I urge all fathers to like make sure you stick close to your daughters, that him being so present in my life and being such a good role model has made such a difference to me. Like, and I'll be so real with you. Like,
that's because he's white.
Fuck this guy, man. Hey, fuck this guy, you know.
I know I think. He said it from a hurt place.
As a woman, I'll be real. All bands aside, Yeah, he is white, innit? Like,
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. No, but all bands aside, all bands aside, and I've been in relationships that have been quite traumatic, and like, if you was to judge my past experiences, you would look at me and think, wow, why don't you hate men?
But
like
you have some past reflective issues though, you have to.
Yeah, but you know what it is? My dad has always been such a good example of a man in my life that has always given me so much faith in men. Because even through all the shit I've ever gone through or seen any of my friends go through, my dad has always been that example
that's lit to be
of
fair.
like, a strong man. And that's why I have so much faith in mankind, because I know there's men like my father.
It's a percentage though. It's a percentage.
Yeah.
It's a percentage. It's a percentage.
There's not a lot of men like him.
Yeah,
I'll be real.
Yeah,
but like, and again, this is another reason why I haven't chose to have like children as well. And I had another conversation with Black Speakers Lounge about this, and we was talking about why women, you know, are sort of getting old.
Cut
that
out.
Sorry,
I'm
not nothing
personal.
personal.
Start again. So I had a conversation the other night, right? And I was speaking to someone else.
She actually started again.
Yeah.
That's generally was hilarious.
You have to cut that out. I was just trying to read it. Fuck them, innit? I don't know who you are.
No,
they're cool. You're cool, but
he's getting us into beef again.
I can do it myself.
Alright, strong man.
Sorry, continue.
I forgot what my point was completely now.
Strong men.
Strong men. Oh, no, I can't remember.
Sorry about
that.
He went hood real quick.
That went left real quick. That's why he was quiet. And I thought I don't want to get drawn into this shit. That's long.
Yeah, no, I can't remember what I was saying.
Well, just what's the end goal for a sugar mummy or for someone who's finessing men?
Look, at the end of the day, we shouldn't be making money. I'm going to speak for sugar daddies, right?
Cool.
I don't agree with sugar daddies and sugar babies. Like I said before, like we shouldn't be promoting grown, mature men to be with sort of very, very, very young women. I don't agree with that at all. I think that we should concentrate as women.
What about the other way?
I don't agree with that either. I think it's bummy from guys.
No,
I think we should promote our young women. No, they're not in love though. That's the thing.
But you've just attacked. Well, not attacked, but you've just said guys for the like. So it's bad for guys to have sugar.
And it's bad for girls.
And it's bad for guys to be. It's bummy for guys to have sugar mummies.
Yeah, and it's bummy
because
for women.
She
bummy for both sides.
It's bummy for both sides.
I just wanted to clear that up.
But it's more men though, like, because men should be providers.
No.
You didn't say that.
Men should be providers, of course, but that's a separate conversation. But the older men should be aware that what they're doing is wrong because they know that woman is that much inexperieused and she's not that mature at that age, especially at 17, 18, 19, even to 20.
But it depends on
No, but she's not mature, and that's why I don't agree with it. I think it's glamorized prostitution. And again, when they and that's my thing with it. I think we shouldn't promote it.
Oh, okay, here. When you say promote it, what do you mean by that? Because I don't know how it's promoted.
All right,
it's promoted on Instagram.
All right.
Are the people that are doing it?
1990.
They're promoting it, bro.
They're
living their life.
Are you ready?
Promoting it.
Are you ready? 1990, Pretty Woman. 2015, Secret Diaries of a Cool Girl. Most recently, Sex, Lies and Rinsing Guys, glamorizing it. Sex, Lies and Rinsing Guys. Those are 3 media programs that have glamorized prostitution and sugar daddying, especially Sex, Lies and Rinsing Guys that came out a couple of years ago, where it glamorized women having, being on those sugar daddy websites and how it's this glamorous lifestyle, plus the continuous trend via social media and TikTok of this whole sugar daddy thing, and it's been going on for a while.
But they weren't happy though. They weren't happy. Julia Roberts weren't happy.
Let's wrap it up.
She got saved.
I'm gonna say.
And so did Billy Piper.
I just want to say one thing about
it.
Secret Diaries.
She got saved.
I'm gonna say one thing, Like, no matter what, like from 10 years ago to now, it's looked down upon when you do certain things like that. Regardless. So if you are willing to accept that burden of shame and do it,
then do it. No, I agree with you.
No one can tell you nothing in life.
No one can tell you nothing, but just be aware.
Point, Atkins, here's your final thought on sugar daddies and city girls.
How I see it is, if you can afford to be a sugar daddy, do your thing, innit, bro? You've hustled. You've got into a financial position where you can just be wasting money on them.
I can't
do your thing, bro.
What about the city girls then?
City girls. The thing is, I can't just speak on city girls because my city boys are winning out there. You know what I mean? They're winning as well. So it's 50-50.
Yeah, true.
Out there, it's like a football match, bro.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some, bro. Like, you get me? You just have to navigate well, bro. That's what I'm saying, because that minefield is peace.
It's a long day.
Hit us, bruv.
I'm just saying, like, I don't agree with any of it. I hate fucking city girls.
Yeah.
And I think guys that do it as well, you're just fucking waste guys anyway. Like, go get your own money. Both fucking parties. Because, you're going to be lost by that time when your looks are done and you've generally got nothing. The guys have nothing in their name. When you're older, what have you got? Nothing. You're hiding. I know guys are hiding. They can't even go Shoreditch.
You're naming a percentage of people. There's some people that's up now from doing all that stuff.
But both sides. There's people that
so it's a
both sides.
percentage.
But what I'm saying is, I don't
agree with it personally.
I don't agree with it, but if that's what you're going to do, go and do that. That's your own morality. That's your own morality to do.
Last point, ladies, protect your sexual energy. That's all I got to say about that.
What about men though?
What about your sexual energy too? Ladies and men, protect your sexual energy.
There's some equality in here, man.
Masculinity.
Masculinist. It's a masculinist. Final thought on sugar daddies, like I said, and city girls. Look, at the end of the day, make money in a way that you'd be happy to show your father or any male member of your family the way that you made that money. Relationships are meant to be loving, nurturing, caring, not transactional, and just focus on, being the best version of yourself and not having to rely on validation via materialism or via any type of sort of lust relationship. That's
real.
Longevity, guys. Longevity. Yeah, you gotta think to the future.
And let's be, you don't want them miles on them clock, ladies. I'll be real with you. Like, they be gassing you these days. Men don't want that. Men don't want that.
Nah, when you're when it starts looking like a black cat's throat cut, then it's looking wild.
Women push out babies and it goes back,
I'm picturing something. I'm picturing something. I don't know, bro. That's mad.
Final thoughts is, women, do what's best for you, but understand there's repercussions to what you do. So just understand that when you're looked at a certain way.
What about the sugar daddies?
The sugar daddies as well, like, again, I think it's transactional.
Wait, what are men called when they've got a sugar mummy?
Toy boy. And the toy boys, again, understand there's all repercussions for what you do. But yeah, this is Vigga VTV, this is the Pipebomb session. And you've heard it first here. Boom! We out.